What's up, people, and welcome to the first episode of the Never Be Game Over podcast. The podcast where we grab a controller, dive a bit deeper into some gaming history, and decide once and for all, is it arcade ladder material, or is it just pixelated trash? It's the Zigman, your pixel-punching, cheat code-loving co-op commander. And today we're going to be kicking things off with a banger. A game that blew up the scene in 2001 and pissed off every suburban parent in America. Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, if you've been living under a rock for the last 25 years and somehow missed out on every GTA game, you might be wondering, what's the deal with this one? It's like this. GTA 3 dropped in October 2001. You're Claude, a silent, brooding criminal type who gets betrayed by his girlfriend during a heist. You wake up in Liberty City, which is basically a grimy, chaotic New York City. From there, it's missions, mafia drama, and complete freedom to wreak havoc. This game lets you do crime, be crime, start a small business in crime. It was open world chaos like we've never seen. You could steal any car, fight anyone, use cheat codes to rain tanks from the sky. And if you were skilled enough, you could even make them fly. It was nearly invincible too. I was like 14 and was convinced I was Neo in Liberty City. In the early 2000s, GTA caused a wave of controversy. Oh man, people lost it. Parents, politicians, news anchors. The game even let you pick up ladies of the night, beat up civilians, and have shootouts with the law. All within the safety of your own living room. The media called it a murder simulator, and that's kinda understandable. But the thing is, GTA didn't invent violence in games. What it did was give you freedom, and people weren't really ready for how real it felt. Liberty City was dark, gritty, but alive. And remember, this came out just 41 days after 9/11. Its developer Rockstar had to scramble. They changed police car designs so they wouldn't look like the NYPD. They cut out a mission about terrorists. They even re-recorded some of the radio lines and redid the cover art. Must have been a hard time. So it still came out, but with some tweaks. And even with those edits, it was still bold. Nobody had made a game that felt this open, this wide, this unapologetically adult. For the most part, GTA 3 featured songs from unknown artists that only exist within the context of the game. It could have been a lack of budget for 100% licensed music, and Rockstar having a lot of musicians on the development team who wanted to make some unique music to set the vibe of the game. Vice City has Love Fist tracks, which were original music. I think San Andreas was the point where they started shifting towards all licensed music, with the exception of Mad Dog and OG Loke snippets in the cutscenes. It's kinda sad that the era of original GTA songs is gone. I used to cruise through Portland at night, radio blasting. It wasn't just violence, it was vibes, plus violence. Artful mayhem. Alright, it's time to rate the game. I'm gonna be judging every game in 5 different categories to see where it ranks on the arcade ladder. First, we're gonna be talking about graphics. For 2001, insane. Liberty City felt massive and alive. Gritty lighting, dynamic weather, billboard signs. It was leaps ahead of GTA 2. Plus, the switch to third-person 3D was game-changing. By today's standards, yeah, it looks blocky now, but the graphics were mind-blowing back then. 4 out of 5 stars for graphics. Next, we're gonna be talking story. So Claude doesn't talk. Is that weird? A little, but it works. He's a blank slate. You get caught in mob drama, Yakuza betrayals, cartel wars. It's gritty and dark. I dug it. 3.5 stars. Now let's talk about gameplay because the game was hard. It's possible to beat it without the cheat codes, but using them breaks the game in a lot of fun ways. The shooting was clunky, the driving was slippery, and the cops and gangs were relentless. But when you got into the groove, magic. It's a solid 3.5. Now let's talk replayability. Endless. I still play this just to cause a little bit of chaos. Driving the fastest car I can find and relive the atmosphere. There's always something to do, especially when you're bad at it. 4 out of 5. Overall enjoyment is where my nostalgia kicks in hard. It opened the door to San Andreas, Vice City, the entire modern GTA formula. Even though I struggle with it, I adore this gem. So I'm giving it 4 stars, no question. Alrighty, let's average this up. The graphics are standing at a 4. Story, 3.5. In gameplay, another 3.5. Replayability was 4. And overall enjoyment, another 4, totaling the score to an average of 3.8 stars. That's a strong start. GTA 3 officially sits at the top of the arcade ladder. Granted, it's the only game up there so far, but it'll be tough to knock down. In the next episode, we'll see who dares challenge the king. Now, whether you're flying tanks or just vibing to some radio tunes, always remember, in Liberty City, never be game over.